Good morning. In the past few days, I've been fielding a number of calls from clients in all different verticals about the potential impacts of the coronavirus, and in some cases, the impact that the coronavirus is already having on their businesses. So in light of those calls, I've decided to put together a guide of things that we can do to get through this very difficult time. And obviously, our number one concern is for the health and safety of our friends, family, and peers. With that said, here's a list of some of the things that we can do now before the impact of the coronavirus in the United States is significant. First is continuous communication with all stakeholders in the business. Let them know any changes that you've made to your business, including hours, sanitization practices, etc. There's a number of reasons that we want to do this, especially via email and text message, to make sure that the consumer, we're continuing the trust that you've already built with your existing customer base. The next is customer reactivation. The best method of sales right now is going to be with people that have already had a touch point with your brand. Whether that's somebody that's been in your physical store or browsed a significant amount of time on your website, those are the people that we want to be going after during this difficult time, especially as it pertains to lapsed customers. For example, if John in Nebraska has purchased from your company, product ABC every 14 days, and you see that it's been 16 days since his last purchase, now would be an especially good time to reach out, especially with a promo or special offer for him to convert now. For building relationships with new customers, we want to try new strategies around gated content, providing articles, guides, and listicles both organically and on paid ads to acquire a larger database of customer emails, phone numbers, and addresses. Another huge question to ask yourself during this time is, how can you provide an increasing amount of value to people digitally or from a remote perspective? Whether that's, changing up your service offering or changing up your product offering or, adding in different services that might not have been within your previous purview, now's the time to think about this. And I think at a glance, this sounds like the most extreme suggestion. However, I think that it is certainly a good practice to strategize for just in case, the outbreak does get far worse than any of us project, which I don't think it will. But now would be a good time to think about, are there any modifications or pivots that you can make in your model to adapt to the growing and potentially changing needs of society? Obviously, non-essential expense cutting, and then considering to draw down on lines of credit or get new lines of credit so that there is money available for the expansion and the continuation of your business, if that is a need that you think could be essential for you at this point in your particular business. And lastly, but most importantly, I think now is an opportunity where, with an increased number of people electing to stay at home, whether that's during the day or in their leisure time at night, there's going to be an increased number of people spending time on social and search. So I think this is a great time to really hone in on customers to really communicate with your audience of people that have not yet had a touch point with your brand, the story of your brand, who you are, what sets you apart, so that when this outbreak does come to pass, you have a new pool of customers that are already educated and indoctrinated into your brand. In regards to the things that we can do after the virus outbreak has passed, the first thing that we're going to do is customer reactivation. We're going to come out strong with customer reactivation campaigns, organic and paid. We're going to utilize the trust that we have already built with them, in the days leading up to this outbreak, in the weeks and months and years of your business existing, as well as, the trust that you've continued through continuously communicating with them through the period of this outbreak. Now, I highly recommend, after this outbreak has passed, investing in reaching existing customers, using SaaS platforms to really get to know your customer on a one-to-one basis. understanding the trends, habits, likes, dislikes, and the personal milestones that are important to your customer, and speaking directly to them through your brand and brand voice after this outbreak has passed. And also, I would recommend messenger ads as well as conversational opportunities with your existing and new customer base to demonstrate that you're being flexible with your customers after this outbreak has passed. I would recommend, going back to what I was mentioning about engaging with existing customers, I would recommend promos, discounts, and sales, especially for lapsed customers. Obviously, any of my clients know that promotions, sales, discounts, special offers is something that we use sparingly. It's something that we want to segment people that have lapsed and have not been a customer within their normal time frame, and we definitely want to reach out to them, engage with them, and provide them with discounts and special offers. Now, the other option piggybacks off of the strategizing that we were talking about previously. Potentially expanding your products and services to match the potentially changing customer needs in a potentially significant economic slowdown. Just in case, we should just start brainstorming now and thinking about it. I've had some great conversations with clients already that are thinking about new service offerings that they can offer and new ways that they can deliver their product and service that would match with the potentially changing needs and habits and behaviors of customers in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak in the United States. So, let me think. Yeah, there you have it. Those are my specific recommendations for the things that we can do now and post the coronavirus outbreak in the United States to make sure that we're continuing to build our businesses and continuing to double down on the strength that you have already spent so much time, energy, and money developing. Now, for most of you, I am your strategy consultant and digital marketer. When I started this business to provide ethical and responsible digital advertising services to my clients. However, very quickly it evolved into a holistic approach and thinking about the entire strategy and making recommendations based on my knowledge and expertise in the holistic view of the business. And this is something that we're obviously going to get through, and we're going to get through this together. If there's anything more specific that you want to talk about, you definitely know how to reach out to me. And if there's any other business owners that you know that this content would be beneficial to, please, please, please share this with them, and do not hesitate to share my contact information with them if they would like some assistance strategizing and determining how we're together going to navigate this very difficult time. Thank you so much for watching this video. And again, if you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Have a great day.